What's happening, Tricksters? Beatrix here. Welcome back to Pokemon Violet, our mini type versus type tournament. This is round 1, battle 3 of Ghost versus Ice. We're using the same Pokemon here. Pat won the first round, I won the second, so it's all up to this third round to just determine who is the victor. Ice or Ghost? Let's Mimikyu have the spotlight now, just for funsies. Let's just throw Mimikyu out there and see what kind of damage I can do. Starting off with Avalugg this time. Same as round 2, actually. So I'll go ahead and just start off with the sword stance, get my attack up while I still have my disguise intact. I'm expecting the stealth rock to come out, so it is what it is at this point. There goes the sword stance, and yes, as expected, stealth rock, so RIP Gengar's focus sash. Get another sword stance because I know I'm going to need a lot to take down this Avalugg. And my disguise is broken with Crunch. So let's just go on the offense, see how much damage Play Rough is going to do. And that's pretty decent considering how defensive Avalugg is. So, almost half, but then that Ice Fang just takes me out in one, so maybe not the best lead for Mimikyu there. Maybe I should have switched out once I saw that Avalugg. Now I'm going to go into my Annihilate. I know that's a pretty good matchup against Avalugg. Doesn't really want to stay into a Drain Punch, it's going to do a lot of damage. Still aiming to get those stat increases though, so I do a bulk up first. Avalugg there with the Crunch, I take that nicely, and here's where I get that defense drop, which then sharply increases my attack due to Defiance, so Avalugg's in a really scary place now. Avalugg goes down with a Drain Punch as expected. And now Pat throws out the Ninetales, so I know even though the temptation is to use Poison Jab to take out the Ninetales, I know it's faster, I know it's going to hit me with a Moonblast, so I gotta switch on out of there and send in Bling, Gholdengo, because I know I can take a Moonblast. In comes my stack of coins. And he is living that Moonblast nicely. Way to go, Gholdengo. So I just hit Make It Rain. I know he's going to switch out, so whoever comes in is not going to like the damage that is coming his way. FaceTime, RIP FaceTime. Making it rain all over the battlefield. Of course I get that special attack drop. I think that all this time I thought Make It Rain lowered my attack 2 stages, but it looks like it's only 1 stage. So when he sends out Everest, I'm thinking, you know, there's no real reason for me to switch out here. Even though my attack fell, it still should make some damage, and he's probably going to put up an Aurora Veil anyway. So I just go ahead and hit Make It Rain again, see what's gonna happen. And it annihilates Abomasnow. I was like, oh my goodness, I might have some gold here, no pun intended. Of course that Life Orb is doing its job, making every hit even harder. Out comes Ninetales. And at this point, I'm like, what do I have to lose? Yes, my special attack dropped twice, but Steel is going to be 4 times effective against this fox. And I'm not really afraid of anything it can throw at me. I consider for a second, maybe I should switch out at this point, but I'm like, you know what? I'm having fun here. Gholdengo is doing his job. Let's just keep at it. Let's just keep making it rain. Ninetales gets up the Aurora Veil. And Gholdengo sends out his third Make It Rain, and it annihilates Ninetales. Now that I was not expecting. With the Aurora Veil and with the stat drops, I guess it's really the 4 times weakness to steel that got me in the end. But I was like, oh my gosh, Gholdengo is going to pull out a sweep here. At this point, I have to finish the job. I just gotta keep making it rain. Make it rain for days, man. My boy Gholdengo's out here having fun. Snow's not bothering him. He's always happy and chill. Always willing to spread the love. Here comes this ice dragon, and I still, for the life of me, cannot remember this Pokemon's name. I haven't looked it up yet. Shame on me. And I know it's gonna come out with the dragon dances, but at this point, I'm like, Gholdengo's already put in work. I don't mind sacrificing him at this point, and it's just kind of funny. The Make It Rain sweep I've been going on, so I was like, yeah, what the heck, let me just hit it one more time. So he goes for Dragon Dance. Bling makes it rain again. And here finally you can see the effects of the stat decreases, and of course the Aurora Veil that's upping the defense. It still takes out a good chunk of damage though, so for a second I consider, do I want to switch into something and stop that Dragon Dance? But Gholdengo was made for this purpose. Once again, I faced a dilemma if I don't want to switch into something and have him decide to attack then and just annihilate me. If he were to kill a Pokemon, I'd rather him kill Gholdengo at this point. So, another Dragon Dance, and I make it rain for the last time. I'm satisfied. That's a decent amount of health that I took away from this ice dragon. So I don't have any more PP for Make It Rain, but I have other moves. I should have hit Recover. Not that it matters, but it's like I don't even realize I have Recover right there. I just hit Power Gem, but doesn't matter because he finally decides to attack, and he takes me out with the Icicle Crash. At this point, it's looking like my best bet might be Dusknoir. Since I've got that Shadow Sneak, I can do a bit of damage before he hits me first. So Singularity goes out into the battlefield. I already know that he's holding a Life Orb, so Frisk gives me no advantage at this point. I know the Aurora Veil is still up, so not expecting a lot of damage from this Shadow Sneak. Of course, he's gonna annihilate me, but at least he takes some Life Orb damage in addition to my Shadow Sneak, so whittling him down little by little. At this point, the choice is who do I want to sacrifice. No matter who I send out, he's gonna kill me in one hit. And then it's just hoping and praying that he dies to Life Orb. Takes Gengar out with the Icicle Spear. RIP Gengar, but at least Cursed Body activates and that gets disabled. Finally, Zephyra has succumbed to his Life Orb, and it's an empty playfield, an empty battlefield, so probably the best time to send out Chandelure, since I can switch it out if necessary. And we have Titan. Feeling pretty confident to just go for a flamethrower. So Titan is a beast to survive that. I go down to liquidation. And even with the sweep on both sides, or I guess especially due to the sweep on both sides, we are down to our last Pokemon. So it is Annihilate versus the Titan. Not wasting any time, just decide to throw out a Drain Punch. Not only is it going to hit him pretty hard, but it'll get me a little bit of health back. And Titan goes for his Ice Spinner, which does a decent amount of damage, but not enough to take out my Annihilate. One more Ice Shard for just some last minute damage, and that is a Drain Punch for the win! Annihilate saves the day! So that is battle 3 of our first round of our type versus type tournament, and Ghost has come out on top. Oh, I'm so happy, I'm so proud of my team. Those were some great battles. That was an awesome ice team that Pat brought to me. Stick around for round 2 to see which type I'll be facing off against next and who comes out the victor in those. Mad respect for his team. He really knows how to put his Pokemon together and cause damage. So thanks for joining me. It's been a lot of fun. I'll see you on the next video of our Pokemon Violet type versus type tournament. Bye!